Okay, thank you everybody for joining us for chair yoga this morning with Leah Seidel from Golden Oak Personal Training. And we hope that you all are enjoying stepping out to fitness. Remember to keep tracking your activity each day on your log. And then you can turn those into us by the end of the month. You can email them to us at events@elderworks.org, or you can just mail it to us or drop it by our center in Palatine here. We do have a new February log available that will be sent out to you in our newsletter, and it's also available on our website for you. And we just wanted to thank our sponsors for stepping out to fitness. We have Kindred Hospice, Oak Street Health, Advocate Good Shepherd Hospital, and Keller Williams Success Realty, the Rantis Group. And remember that ElderWorks is here. If you guys have any questions or need help with senior living coordination, we can definitely help you out with that. And we are recording this and posting it to our YouTube page and also our Facebook page. So you guys can watch this and do it anytime later on as well. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to Leah.
Awesome. Thank you, Emily. I'm going to switch chairs real quick. So just make sure that you're in a chair where your feet can rest flat on the floor and you have plenty of room around you. I will ask you to stand up for a small portion of this class. However, if you don't want to stand up or you can't stand up, you're welcome to stay in your chair. All right. And I'm going to do this without music so that should you choose to do this on your own with the recording later on, you can add your own music to it. And I would recommend going to YouTube and searching happiness frequency, and you'll get a delightful little mix of happiness tones. And that's usually what I use when I teach yoga. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair. You can have your back on or off the backrest. Feet are flat on the floor. And I'll invite you to close your eyes here and just breathe naturally at a natural rhythm as to what comes to you. Don't change anything just yet. And just start to check in with yourself from head to toe. Does anything feel tight or not awake yet? And then let's slowly start to deepen the breath. If it's comfortable for you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, do so. Otherwise, just make sure you're breathing however is comfortable and breathe deeply here. So start to think about sending the air all the way through the nose down to the belly. If you've ever seen a newborn breathe, they do belly breathing, breathing through their stomach. So think about blowing up your belly like a balloon, letting those muscles relax. Take your time here. We'll just do a few more. Very nice. And then slowly drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can keep the eyes closed or open them partially. Take that big neck stretch. And then gently bring the chin towards the chest and circle around so the left ear is towards the left shoulder. Breathing deeply as you do this. Dropping the chin to the chest again, right ear to right shoulder. Good. Coming back down. Switching sides again. Do it again. Perfect. We'll bring the chin back to center at the chest. Slowly lift the eyes. They can still be shut or partially open if that feels good to you. And I want you to lift your shoulders straight up towards the ears. Inhale. And exhale, send the shoulders back and down. Do that again. Big inhale, reaching up. Big exhale, back and down. 3 more here. Big inhale. And an exhale. 2 to go. Last one here, big inhale. And an exhale, drop those shoulders down. Beautiful. This time we're going to turn the head to just look over the right shoulder. Breathing deeply still, dropping that chin towards the ground here and tilting the top of your head towards the back of the room very slowly. You should feel a nice big stretch down the front of your neck. Hold it for just a moment. And then come on back to center. Big inhale. Big exhale as we turn and look over the left shoulder this time. Again, the chin can go straight towards the floor. Top of the head tilts back slightly so that you feel a nice stretch in the front of the neck. Very good. Slowly returning to center. Take your time here. We're going to do those shoulder lifts and lowers again, but we're going to add on. We're going to inhale the shoulders up. Exhale to squeeze your shoulder blades together as you bring the shoulders back, and then drop them straight towards the floor. Do that again. Big inhale up. Big exhale, shoulders drop back and down. We'll do 3 more here. Great job, everyone. Big inhale up. Big exhale back and down. And our last one here. Back and down. Very nice. Your hands can stay on your thighs or on the hips. We're going to do a little circle with the torso next. So we'll take a big inhale, lift the chest up. As you exhale, think about circling down and around, keeping the hips on the chair. Don't go too far. We don't want you rolling off, right? But just a little stretch here for the low back. Staying tall with the torso. Breathing deep. Do one more. And then let's switch directions here, nice and slow. Take your time. As always, if anything feels painful, reduce your range of motion or sit and breathe deeply. There's always an option. We'll do 3 more circles here. Beautiful. Last one. Very nice. We'll go ahead and relax center. Take a big breath in, send both hands up overhead. If that's not comfortable on the shoulders, just breathe. You don't have to lift the arms up. Big exhale, come on down. Do it again. Big inhale, reach up. The chin can go up slightly as you inhale and reach up. And as you exhale, the chin can drop down slowly. Good. We'll do 3 more here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Think about keeping your shoulders away from your ears as you lift up overhead on this one. So we keep space there. Very nice. And our very last one here, reach up and back down. We're going to take a very gentle twist. So we're going to twist to the right. If it's comfortable, the head can look over the right shoulder. Sitting tall here, thinking about wringing out your torso. Breathing deep. We'll stay here for 1 more breath. On the exhale, slowly come back to center. Take a big inhale, reach up, the shoulders stay down. On the exhale, we're going to twist to look over the left shoulder this time. And if you feel any dizziness, feel free to keep the head facing forward instead of looking over the shoulder. It's a really nice option too. Breathe deep here, lift the chest up. Big exhale. 2 more breaths. 1 more time, big inhale. And on the exhale, come to center. Very nice. We're going to inhale the hands to shoulder height here. We're going to open up. Hold here and then inhale again and lift 1 arm up and over. Big stretch from the side. Try to keep that hip down in the chair. Come on back and we'll do the other side. Big inhale, reach up. Big exhale as we come on down. Do that again on each side. Big inhale, Reaching up, keeping the hips down in that chair. Big exhale, come on down. Last one here, my friends. Big inhale. Think up and over here. And a big exhale. Beautiful. We're going to lift those shoulders, lift the arms, to shoulder height again. This time I want you to think about rounding your back. And I'm just moving so you can see my spine a little bit better. So we're going to round the back. We're going to exhale. And then as we inhale, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull our hands back, and lift our chest. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Big exhale, rounding forward. Big inhale as we pull back, lifting the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Should feel really good. Exhale, round. And inhale, pull back. We'll do 2 more like this. Big exhale, reach forward. Big inhale, pull back. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Last one here. And then pull back. Good. I'm going to turn to face you again. Go ahead and relax those shoulders back and down. We're going to switch gears to the lower portion of the body. Now, ankle mobility is so very important for walking and moving well. What I want you to do right here is rock and roll your feet. And I'm going to do this with my hands too, because you may not be able to see my feet in this picture. You're going to lift the balls of the feet up off the ground, and then you're going to roll onto the balls of the feet and lift the heels. So it's a rock and a roll, keeping the upper body nice and tall in your chair, not using the backrest unless you absolutely have to. Breathing deep here. Good, we'll do 1 more. And then this time we'll settle the feet down. And now I want you to lift the arches of the feet towards each other. So the edges of your feet stay on the ground. You're just lifting the arches of the feet towards each other. And what's really common is for the knees to go out to the side. So try to keep the knees still as you do this. And we're going to lift the arches and lower down. And if you want to link your breath to this, you're inhaling up. Hold for a second, exhaling as you go down. And we'll do 3 more of these. If you've ever rolled your ankle when you're walking, you know that this is really important to keep this mobility in the outside of the ankle. So that's why we're doing this one. Beautiful. 1 more. Perfect. And then we're going to lift our right toe up towards the ceiling. So we're straightening the leg here. That right toe straightens up. And then we're going to lower down and we're going to switch sides. So the left side comes up. You may feel this on the top of the thigh. As you do this, try to stay nice and tall in the chair. Inhale up and exhale down. Very nice. Switch again. One more on each side like this, and then we'll just change it up a little bit. Keep those toes lifting towards the ceiling. Big inhale here. And then a big exhale. This time as you lift that right toe up, we're going to turn the pinky toes out towards the side. And you may feel this up the hip, maybe in the glute, maybe even in the back, and then come back down. So we lift the legs straight up, and then we turn those pinky toes out towards the side, towards the ground, still sitting tall as we do this. Good. Do it again. I'm going to do it with my arm too, just so you can see what I'm doing. Back down. Left side, big inhale, big exhale. Beautiful. Once more on each side here. Big inhale, turn that toe out. And exhale, come on down. Last one. Beautiful. I love it. This time we're going to do a chair sit to stand. I want your feet flat on the floor. They're underneath you just slightly. And I want you to be pushing through the back half of your foot here, through the heel as you stand up. Try to keep your knees apart. Are you ready? Big inhale. Exhale. Stand it up. Beautiful. Reach up overhead. Big exhale. Now we're going to lower down with control, keeping the weight in the heels. The toes may even lift up off the floor as we sit back, 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 back. No ploppage, anyone. I don't want to hear you plop. Let's do it again. Big stand up, push through those heels. Big reach up. Exhale, lower down with control by pushing the hips back first. As you lower down nice and slow. Whew, that looked good. Do it again. Push through the heels. At the top, reach up nice and tall. As you exhale, push the hips back. Keep the weight in the heels. Slow as you can. Oh, yes. 2 more times, my friends. Push on up. Squeeze the glutes. Lift those arms. Shoulders relax. Big exhale, lower down with control. We have one more. On this one, I want you to lower halfway down as we sit and hold it for just a moment, okay? Go ahead and stand up. Big inhale, reach up. Big exhale, we're lowering halfway down. We're breathing deep. We're holding, we're hovering. Really important if you ever go out in public and need to use the bathroom, right? Just kidding. Here's 3, 2, with control, my friends, into the chair. Oh, that was beautiful. I didn't see a single plop from the people who have their cameras on. I love it. All right, let's go big inhale here. Reach up, big exhale. Do one more. Big inhale, reaching up. And an exhale. All right, we're going to stand all the way up. If you need a drink of water, please do grab it now. And what I'd like you to do is stand directly behind your chair. And again, if you need to stay seated or you want to stay seated, that's perfectly fine. Follow along in the chair. Where we're going to start here is with our feet nice and close to the back of the chair. So my pelvis is almost touching the back of the chair here. My shoulders are back and down. I'm standing nice and tall. And again, if you're in your chair, you can stay seated and sit nice and tall in the chair. We're going to slide our left leg straight back and let it rest on the ground at a little bit of an angle. So about a 45-degree angle. From here, we're going to try to turn our hips so they face the back of the chair. Now, if you feel like you're reaching for the chair, you're too far away. So go ahead and step up, reset yourself so that you can stay nice and tall. The chair is here to help you balance if you need it. If you feel fairly steady here, you can inhale one arm up. And let me do this one actually, so that I can still see you. Doesn't matter which one. And if you still feel like you have your balance pretty well, go ahead and lift both up. It's okay to keep both arms down. It's okay to keep one arm up. So choose what works for you. From here, we're going to do a little balance challenge. So we're going to turn our torso very slowly to the left. And you can have a hand on the chair because this will challenge your balance. You're opening up. Good. And then coming back to center. Again, that chair's there if you need it. And now we're going to turn to the right. You may not go as far, and that's okay. It's a little turn. If you have both arms off the chair, they're out in a T position. Maybe you have your front arm on the chair. Coming back to center. We're going to do that 2 more times. So again, if you chose to stay in your chair, you're twisting left and right in the chair. If you're standing, you're taking your time, inhaling center, exhaling as you twist to the right. Pause for a moment. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the left. Is anybody else's ankle shaking a little bit, or is that just me trying to balance? Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Beautiful. Inhale, center. If your hands are up, go ahead and bring them to the chair. Step up and shake that out. Nice work, everybody. We're going to do that on the other side. So now we're sliding our right foot back. Our left knee bends a little or a lot. The right toe is turned out just slightly. And then again, you get to choose your level. You may stay connected to the chair. You may sit tall in your chair, or you can do one arm up or both. Pause here for a moment. If you're having trouble with your balance, focus on something that's not going to move, that's eye level or higher. It'll help steady your balance a bit. Now, my friends, relax those shoulders down. Take a big inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to turn that torso to the right, opening up. And then a big inhale, reaching up. Big exhale as we twist to the left. And again, you're welcome to have one hand on the chair as you do this. Keep yourself safe. If anything hurts, reduce the range of motion. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the other side. We're doing 3 each way. If you need a break sooner, that's okay. Step up and take a little rest. Switch sides. Once more, inhale center. Exhale, rotate to the right. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. Inhale center. And exhale to the left. Arms might start to feel heavy, and that's okay because we're almost done. Inhale back to center. And then bring those hands to the chair and go ahead and step yourself up. You can wiggle out those legs. Very nice work, everyone. This time we're going to step back with the left leg, and we're going to turn the toe so that it's perpendicular to the right heel. The right knee bends a bit. The left leg is fairly straight. So take a second and get yourself in position. Again, my left toes are facing forward. My right toes are facing towards the side wall here. Arms can be connected to the chair, one arm out or two, whatever feels good to you. And if you're in your chair, you're sitting tall, you're breathing deep, we're going to lift that right arm up towards the ceiling and lean back. And if it's too much balance-wise, you can always keep one hand on the chair. And then we're going to reverse it. Left arm reaches up and over. Our right knee is bent. Good. Do that again. Big inhale, reach up with that right arm. If it feels okay on the shoulder. If not, again, you can lean back or stay connected to the chair. And then reverse it. Beautiful. We have one more. Big inhale. Reach back. You should feel a really nice stretch down this right side. And come on down. Inhale that left arm up. Fabulous. Come on down. And then we're going to do the other side. So we're going to step that left leg up. I'm going to just turn around real quick so that I can still see you as we do this other side. So now we're stepping back with the right leg. We're turning the toe so that it faces forward and it's perpendicular to our left heel. Okay, the left knee has a bend in it. The right leg is fairly straight. Left hand can stay connected to the chair or not. Right arm will raise up to shoulder height if that feels okay on the shoulder joint. And the left arm is welcome to join it if you feel comfortable. Left arm palm turns up. We're going to inhale and sweep the arm up. Oh yeah. And exhale, come on down. Right arm slowly comes up, palm faces the ceiling. The left arm can lower down or stay connected to the chair. Good, and reverse it again. Nice and slow at your own pace. Big inhale as you come up. Big exhale as you lower down. Right arm lifts. Beautiful. One more time each side. Left arm sweeps up. Big inhale. Big exhale. And on the inhale, the right arm sweeps. Slowly exhale, bringing that right arm down. Can be connected to the chair here as we step up and shake it out. Nice work, everybody. You can roll those shoulders back and down. Again, if you need a drink at any time, feel free to grab it. We're going to go into tree pose next. So you are welcome to be standing directly behind your chair here. I'm going to keep my chair to the side so that you can see my legs and feet okay. So you have options here, and I'm actually going to take off my socks so you can see my foot a little bit better. You can put your heel against your ankle with the toes on the ground and a little bend in your right knee. So the left heel comes up and rests on the right ankle. Shoulders are back and down, and we have a little bend in our right knee. We're going to squeeze that right butt cheek to lock that hip into place. And then if you feel comfortable, one hand could come up to heart center to your chest. And if you feel pretty balanced here and you want to release the chair, go ahead and go with two. Shoulders are back and down. You have a nice proud chest. And if you feel comfortable here, you have some options. The first is to grow your arms into that tree pose. We're going into the Y, keeping the shoulders back and down. If this still feels very steady for you, and this is no problem, you're welcome to slide your foot up to rest on your calf. Make sure it's not on your knee because it only takes 7 pounds of pressure to blow out your knee. So keep that foot on the calf if that's the option, or the foot can be on the ground. Now, we know that it's not a quiet day out there. It's a little bit breezy. So let's start to flow in the breeze. Move those arms in different directions. Try to make that ankle and that foot stabilize as we start to move here. If you knock yourself off balance, oh, it was a big gust of wind. Good work. Reset yourself and come on back. Start to wiggle around a bit. Very nice. And then we're going to steady those arms at heart center here, palms together, little bend in that right knee still. And remember that our eyes are the fluid in our ears, and sensors on our skin control our balance. So we're just going to do a little play here. We're going to turn our head to look over our right shoulder and see how that affects your balance. And then come back to center and then look over the left shoulder and back to center. Easy, medium, hard. We're not sure. Some people I saw catch themselves. That's great. I love it. Okay, we're going to do one more test here, and then we're going to switch to the other side. What I want you to do is shut your right eye. Did the balance get easier or harder? And then you can open that right eye, shut the left eye, and see how that affects your balance. And now if you really want the challenge, both eyes shut. Try to find that balance for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and put both feet on the ground. We're going to lift the right heel up off the ground, pushing the ball of the foot into the ground. It's a great way to stretch the arch of your foot. And that might have gotten a little tired on that exercise. All right, we're going to try the other side now. So the right heel is going to come to the left ankle. Our shoulders are going to be back and down, nice proud chest. There's a little bend in our left knee. Our left butt cheek squeezes to lock the hip in place. And hands have the option. One hand could come heart center. 2 hands could come heart center, or you can stay connected to the chair, or you can reach up. And if you're reaching up, shoulders sink down towards the ground. Breathe deep here. Uh-oh, I feel a gust of wind coming. Start to wiggle, start to move, try to get yourself a little off balance. Remember, if this feels easy for you, you have that option to slide the foot up off the floor onto the calf, as long as we avoid the knee area. Whoa, it looks really windy on this Zoom screen today. I love it. All right, my friends, go ahead and bring those hands heart center. We're going to turn our head to look over our right shoulder as an option. And if it's too much, you can always keep the head center. I'm going to look over the left shoulder. Use that chair to catch you if you need. Come center. We're going to close our right eye. See how that feels? We're going to open the right eye, close the left eye. Notice how that affects your balance. Can you see I'm really wiggly with this left eye shut today on this side? And then if you'd like, I'll invite you to shut both eyes. And you don't have to do this. We're just here for 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Go ahead and shake that out again. Lift that left heel up off the floor. Push into the ball of the foot if that feels good, and just kind of rock back and forth. It's a really great stretch for the arch of the foot. Beautiful. All right, I'll invite you to come back to your seat. You're almost done. We're gonna sit tall, nice, proud chest, big inhale, reach up. And a big exhale. One more here, big inhale. Big exhale. Last one. Beautiful. Relax those shoulders back and down. If you'd like, you can sit all the way back so your back is against the backrest and you feel supported by the chair. And I want you just to shut your eyes for a moment. And breathe deeply. Again, you're welcome to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, or whatever is comfortable for you. And just check in with yourself for a moment. Notice how you feel. Are those little aches and pains starting to subside? Maybe they're gone altogether. And we'll rest here just for a few more moments. I'm going to be quiet and I'll let you sit. Breathing deeply. Then you can slowly start to wiggle those fingers and toes. You can crack the eyelids open just ever so slightly. Take a big breath in here and the arms stay relaxed. And a big exhale. Do one more. And as we do this, inhale, lift those shoulders up. Exhale those shoulders back and down so you have a nice proud chest. Hands can come heart center at the center of your chest here. Take another big inhale. Thank you so much for spending your morning with me. I appreciate your time and your energy. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful workout and you feel a little bit better than you did when we first started. Namaste.
Thank you, Leah. That was great.
Thank you. That was good.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I will, I'll put my contact information in the chat if that's okay, Emily, just so if people have questions or on anything, or they want to get in contact with me, I'll give you my email address here.
Can you put in the name of the music that you referred to earlier?
Yes, thank you for reminding me. If you just YouTube happiness frequency, that's the music that I love and use often. And there's quite a few of them to choose from. So. Any other questions? Anything I can help anybody with?
What was that again? Happiness what?
The happiness frequency.
Frequency. Thank you.
Yes. It's a great YouTube station. And the one that I use is like, it's a picture of a face and it has yellow, like sunshine, it reminds me of. But all of them are pretty good.
What did you say your email is?
It's info, like information, shortened for information, at goldenoakpt.com. And that's my website too, is goldenoakpt.com if anybody wants to check it out. Got some good resources up there for fall prevention.
Okay, any other questions for Leah before we get off?
That was good.
But it was good. Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming again. I appreciate your time. Have a
Thank
great day,
you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Bye,
Bill.
everyone.
Bye-bye. It was
Bye.
great.
Thanks, Mom.
There you go.